So you need to be mindful of what your care provider is really dealing with. And the empowered birth method really helps you to pinpoint the deep concern that you really have so that when you go into those appointments with your care provider, you're like, here's the thing that I'd like to discuss with you. And you don't have a million different questions. They aren't confused. You aren't confused. And you can both get on the same page. And I do have more tips on birth advocacy within your Empowered Birth Academy. You can also check out my book, Your Empowered Birth. Like it's just everywhere. I put this stuff out there because when I was a first time mom, I didn't know how to navigate that medical system. When I was a second time mom, I kind of figured it out and I was using my appointments mostly to talk shop with my midwives because of what I'd learned. And I was also getting the inside information about what they were dealing with their other clients. I mean, they weren't naming names or anything, but they were basically telling me the struggles that they had, the limitations that they had, and what this was ultimately doing and causing them to burn out. The truly good midwives typically had about 3 to 7 years before they would burn out and not be able to practice anymore. The same with doulas, it was like 3 to 7 years. It was like clockwork. And the ones that stayed longer typically ended up practicing in a more of a systematic way that then led to more trauma of their clients. And they would just they they couldn't handle it anymore at a certain point and they'd just be like, you know what? I have to retire. And my midwife with my first baby, she'd even said, I'm retiring in 2 years. So I won't be around when you have your second. And I'm going to tell you right now that a lot of the practices, like the way people are doing birth, if you really want to have a true natural birth, you need to find a different midwife practice and it needs to be more holistic. And do not go with the first one you see. Like, just really be careful because most people are relying on machines, they're not relying on their hands.